welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple... They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he will score, it's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're right back to Arlington after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another run for Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Reeled in at the 7. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Jukes one defender, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Running behind center with Kamara. Again, he hits the second level. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Browns a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Browns with 1st and 10. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're...
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Caught by the open man. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone.
Brian Anger on now to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Pulled in at the 20. And they take it back for 6. No time left. What a way to end this first half. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you two in just a moment. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. Both these teams making their final adjustments. It's about time to get back out to the Super Bowl. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Kate Scott.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers.
Kamara gets it, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Gain of about 4, and that brings up 4th and 2. The Browns are lining up to punt. It's fielded at the 14, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. A run now with Kamara. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. That play gains 6. It's going to be 4th and 2. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Collects this at the 35. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Hard to do. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got free. On the move, headed right. Now he'll heat this one deep down the right sideline.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, One of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Now Kamara. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Browns leading by 16. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fielded right at the 40. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Getting out to him, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Play action, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead holds steady at 10. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. That had to happen right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he hits the end zone, touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. This would put it back within a field goal. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
And the dog pound can start howling. How about this? The Cleveland Browns are Super Bowl champions. So the Browns come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.